93.1 and 89.1 ਰੈਡ ਐਫਐਮ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੋਸਟ ਹਰਮਨ ਸੇਖੋਂ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਗੈਸਟ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ 'ਚ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ। ਵੈਸੇ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਆ ਨਾ, ਬੜੀ ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੁੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਣ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਲਿਖਣ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਨੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਕਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਕੁਕਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਕੁਕਿੰਗ ਵੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਇਹ ਕੰਟੈਂਟ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟਰ ਨੇ। ਮਹੇਸ਼ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ। ਵੈਸੇ ਓਰੀਜਨਲੀ ਇਹ ਕੇਰਲਾ ਤੋਂ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਮਲਿਆਲਮ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਨੇ। ਵੈਸੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਲਿਆਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ, ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਆ। ਐਂਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਰੈਡ ਐਫਐਮ ਦੇ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਪੇਜ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਲਾਈਵ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਆ। Mahesh, welcome to our studio.
Hi, Arman. Thank you for having me here. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
and really nervous, actually.
Don't be nervous. You'll be fine. Okay, Mahesh. So I've seen your videos.
Yes.
The way you make your videos is amazing. And let's begin with your cooking journey. How did you get into this cooking thing? Like, at what age did you start cooking?
So I'll just tell you a bit of story of how I got into cooking because I moved to Canada in 2015.
Okay.
To go to school in Kamloops. So for those people who don't know Kamloops is about like 4-hour drive from Vancouver. It's a very small community of 100,000 people. So after I moved to Kamloops, first 6 months was really nice because new place, you're meeting a lot of new people, doing a lot of stuff. But then after that, I started to feel homesick. And flying back home, I'm from India, so flying back home is not an option because it's it's 30-hour flights. B, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But then I realized that whenever I eat good Indian food, it just makes me feel better. And
You just felt like being at home.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And whenever I feel homesick, I realize that whenever I eat good Indian food, it just makes me feel better. And I never cooked before, and I was always eating out or relying on instant noodles like any other student.
Yeah. Okay, so you came here as a student.
Yeah, I came here as a
Okay.
student. So one time when I was feeling so homesick, I decided to go out and treat myself, and I went out and bought like Indian food, probably for like $100. Being a student, you're always on a tight budget, right? $100 is a lot of money for a student at that time. But then the food was so bad. I just felt so bad in the sense that I felt bad, like I wasted my hard-earned money kind of thing on some food that did not even taste good. So I told myself that I'm going to learn how to cook all these foods so I don't have to rely on anybody. And that's how I started to learn how to cook. Basically from watching YouTube videos and things like that. And later on, I realized that there's a lot of people out there like me who are feeling homesick and who rely on eating from outside. So I thought I want to encourage everyone to start cooking. And that's how I started my page Hungrymahi in 2019-2020 time.
So I've seen your videos. They're amazing. But like most Indian men does not like to cook. Who inspired you? Is there any man in your family that cooks?
So here's how it works in my family. My mom takes care of breakfast and lunch, and my dad is in charge of dinner. And a lot of times my dad end up making Maggie or buying from outside because, he doesn't like cooking. It's easy to buy from outside. So, but then after I moved to Canada and then I was feeling homesick and I was on a tight budget, that actually pushed me to learn how to cook because I realized that I can have any food that I like at my own convenience if I knew how to cook. And with the YouTube out there, it's so much easier to learn how to cook, right? Because it's like all the recipes are out there, right?
So usually the videos that you make, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਿਸਨਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੇਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੰਸਟਾਗ੍ਰਾਮ 'ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਆ ਉਹਦਾ ਨੇਮ ਹੈਗਾ Hungrymahi, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ. So the videos that you make are usually 1 minute quick videos, and the recipes, it just feels like it's a Maggi recipe, like ready in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, it's actually a 1 minute video. So are the recipes actually easy or you make them look easy?
So here's the thing. A lot of times when you want to cook something, you're like, okay, I'm going to cook butter chicken today. and you go YouTube and you watch a video for 20, 30 minutes trying to learn how to cook butter chicken. By the time you finish watching, you're so tired that you want to go out and eat.
Yeah.
So what I did was that I look at all these recipes and I try to simplify them in my own way without losing the taste.
Okay.
And I try to make I try to put out videos in like 40 seconds or 50 seconds, so you can actually watch a video for like 40 seconds and learn how to cook butter chicken rather than watching a video for 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I just try to simplify the steps so that it's easier for people.
So you watch these video on YouTube and then make your own recipe?
So what I do is that I watch 2 or 3 videos and try to take reference from those videos, because there are different ways of cooking butter chicken. There are different techniques used by different people, right? So I try to incorporate all of that into my video and try to simplify the recipe so that it's easier for all the people who are following my page to cook butter chicken.
And what kind of feedbacks do you get? Do people usually make those things?
I get a lot of DMs where people say that, I made this recipe that you put out. It was so easy. And I get a lot of DMs saying that, I'm just like, people are abroad and being students and stuff, right? So they say that by watching my videos, it just inspires them to cook.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
I also have I also had feedbacks from few people saying that it doesn't look that easy as it looks in the video, but then it is what it is. I try to simplify it as much as I can, right?
So let's talk about the transitions that you do in the video. So in the video, you cook, you chop, you even change clothes. That's so quick. Like, how do you do that? How much time does it actually take to make one video?
So to make a video, it takes me around, to do a 40 to 60 second video, it takes me around 3 to 4 hours. Includes prepping, cooking, cleaning, editing the video. And editing the video take a long time, and also prepping the studio, right? With the lights and trying to move the cameras and stuff. And I do everything by myself. So I don't have anybody to help me, and I just do everything by myself. So a video that you guys see out there takes me around 3 to 4 hours.
Of editing?
Yeah. Of the entire process actually takes 3 to 4 hours. A 40-second or 50-second video. But then that doesn't matter. When I see the final output, it just makes me feel happy, and I'm hearing all the feedback from people just keeps me going actually. And I try to put out like 3 to 4 videos a week. I do have a full-time job too. After that, I find time to make videos so I can entertain all the people who follow Hungrymahi.
So do you usually have a vision before making the video, or you just go with the flow?
I do have an idea of how to shoot videos. And I don't know if you have seen my page, I haven't deleted any of my older posts which I've made in my page. It's just that I just want to show people the journey that I had to go through to be here. And also a lot of times people reach out to me saying that, I love how you make videos, and how can I make similar videos. And I tell them that, start with something small and keep on working to make your videos better. You always have to think out of the box too sometimes. And that's how I do it.
And who follows you more? Are the men that follows you more?
I have
I'm just curious.
My insight is 56% women and 44% men.
Yeah, I can guess that. And can you share one easy recipe with us?
Okay. This is not a recipe. It's more like a tip. A lot of times.
Of course, we don't have a stove here, so you can't cook. You just have to say it verbally.
Yeah. So we all love grilled cheese. A lot of times when we make grilled cheese, we use butter to toast the bread, and a lot of times it doesn't get toasted properly. Sometimes your pan is not entirely flat. Some sides might not get toasted as much as other sides as well. Right? So instead of using butter, you can actually use mayo, not the
Mayo.
light mayo, like the the original mayo. So instead of butter, spread some mayo on a bread and then put it on the pan and then put your cheese, and then you'll get a really nice grilled cheese. Because I
So
always
it will taste different?
it'll taste nicer too,
Okay.
and you'll have that nice brown color onto the like a toast. Yeah,
So regular mayo or light mayo?
not the light mayo,
The regular.
the regular one.
So, I think every woman has a secret dream of finding a husband who can actually cook. What's your take on that?
Yeah, it's funny though. Every man's dream to have a woman who knows how to cook too. So I think it's more like have it's cooking is fun when if it's done together. So it's I wouldn't say that doesn't matter what it is. Try to like if it's done together, it's a lot more fun and then it's easier. And that's my take on it because I
You're not married yet,
yeah
so I
I'm
get
not.
it. I get it. So let's talk about your content creation that you do. There are a lot of people that are interested in being content creators. Do you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share with them?
So there's a huge opportunity out there if you're a content creator. I just realized that, and I tell all my friends to make videos. I encourage them. I say that I'll help them the best way I can all the time because I see that there's a lot of opportunity. Back in the days, if you have some talent, it's so hard to get recognized. Right now, if you have Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, you can just that can be a platform and it can bring you a lot of recognition for what you do. So for those people who want to get on all these platforms, just don't think and just don't try to be a perfectionist. A lot of times people want to create that perfect video and a lot of times people are not happy with what they end up making to begin with. But then just don't be a perfectionist. Just make a video, post it, and then throughout the journey you will improve. That's how I that's how I'm here. Like my journey was like that. My first videos weren't like how I make right now. It was just a gradual growth and gradual process, and be consistent.
Yeah,
So don't
consistency.
expect to post one video and get millions of views. Whenever I used to post a video, I remember I got like 9 views on my first video, and 4 was by me, and then rest of them was from my dad, mom, and my brother. So don't get discouraged. It is a journey, but then once you're consistent, you will see the growth. Give yourself a target. Like I had this account in like since 2019, but then my account never I started my account started growing in 2020 March. I was sitting at 3,000 followers, and
And
now I'm
now it's
sitting
more
at
than
300
300,000.
369 or 70,000, yeah, followers. So what I did differently was that I used to make 3 4 videos, and then I never used to get traction. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll take a break, come back, do the same thing, then I'll take a break again. In March this year, I told myself that I'm gonna put out like 50 videos, 40 to 50 videos consistently. Doesn't matter if nobody watches it, nobody likes it, nobody reshares it. So I was consistently putting out content, and that's when I started to see my growth.
So do you make all your videos on your phone
Um,
or you have a
I
special
I
camera?
have a DSL. As I said, I used to be like a perfectionist, and like when I started this content creation, I bought a DSLR, have studio lights, and all of that. But then now I make my videos using my phone.
I'm curious how
Yeah.
much space does your phone have?
My cousin brother shared his iCloud with me, so I have like 1 TB, so I always upload it.
Okay, that's what it is because my phone is always full.
Yeah, I'm thinking of upgrading it now because I'm running out of space.
And before leaving, do you want to say anything to our listeners?
Um, I want to thank Red FM for this great opportunity to be here. And I hope that listening to my story, I was able to inspire at least some of you to showcase your talent out there on the social media platforms. Be consistent, and you'll see the results. And yeah, that's it. And thank you, Herman, for having me here. That's,
Thank you, Mahesh.
yeah.
Urf. One last question. In every video, in the end, you say something like Odi Poli.
Oh, it's called as Adipoli.
Adipoli.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Adipoli means superb in Malayalam. And I just wanted to. I'm from South India. I'm from Kerala, so we say Adipoli a lot of times. And I wanted to have that part of
The touch.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
in my videos, because it just want to represent where I'm from, kind of thing, right? And a lot of times people enjoy listening to Adipoli, and I get a lot of messages saying that I
Yeah.
just watch your videos just to
Just
hear
to-
Adipoli.
Yeah.
So it just makes me happy, like I yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Herman.
Thank you, Ji.
Red FM.